Hello. In today's video, we're going to be solving this Google interview question that's probability. The question reads, if the probability of seeing a car on the highway in 30 minutes is 0.95, what is the probability of seeing a car on the highway in 10 minutes? Assume a constant default probability. A constant default probability means that the probability remains constant throughout the entire interval. Another thing to note is that seeing a car doesn't necessarily mean seeing one car. It could be one or more cars. Hence, starting this problem off by taking a variable for the probability of seeing a car is not a good idea, because it could be one or more cars. We can say that the probability of not seeing a car in 10 minutes is P1. We can also say the probability of not seeing a car in 20 minutes is P1 times P1, because not seeing a car in the first 10 minutes would be a probability of P1, and then also not seeing a car in the second 10 minutes would also be a probability of P1, so you'd have to multiply both, because you have to have both cases to be true. We can say that the probability of not seeing a car in 20 minutes is P2. We can say that the probability of not seeing a car in 30 minutes is P2 times P1, so not seeing a car in the first 20 minutes and not seeing a car in the last 10 minutes. We can use the same logic for our 20 minutes case, and we can say that it's P1 squared times P1 or P1 cubed. Since the probability of not seeing a car in 30 minutes and the probability of seeing a car in 30 minutes are the only two cases, we can say that we'll call the probability of not seeing a car in 30 minutes as P3. We can say that P3 plus the probability of not seeing a car, or the probability of seeing a car in 30 minutes is 1. So the probability of seeing a car in 30 minutes is 1 minus P cubed. So we've established this, and we're told that the probability of seeing a car on the highway in 30 minutes is 0.95. So 1 minus P1 cubed equals 0.95. Simplifying this, we get P1 equal to the square root of the cube root of 0.05. The cube root of 0.05 is approximately equal to 0.368. So now we found our original quantity of probability of not seeing a car in 10 minutes, but we're told to find the probability of seeing a car on the highway in 10 minutes, which is the exact opposite of this. And again, the probability of not seeing a car on the highway in 10 minutes and the probability of seeing a car on the highway in 10 minutes are the only two cases, hence they have to sum to 1. So the probability of seeing a car on the highway is equal to 1 minus P1, which is equal to 1 minus 0.368, and we get our final answer of 0.632. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos on my channel. Thank you.